All right, this time around we are looking at The Mandalorian, and this is my version of it, the and sushi version of this, but it is the same version that you see out on the front page here. If you've ever come and visited Unmatched.cards, you will see that this is the top-rated deck on the site. So what I've done is I've pretty much taken the entire thing, kept it almost entirely as is, but updated some of the names here. When that one was made, Grogu didn't have a name. Some of the art on here, as well as cleaning up a lot of the text, kind of making it more uniform with the actual official decks themselves. So there was one change that I made, and I'll get to that. It's very minor, but let's go ahead and jump into it and see what it does. So the Mandalorian is a ranged fighter with 14 health. When the Mandalorian plays a card to defend, add +1 to that card's value for each Beskar armor card in your discard pile. If you drew any Beskar armor cards at the start of the game, reshuffle and draw again. That's the ability there. He's a move 2. Grogu is the sidekick. He is also ranged and has 5 health. So let's jump in with these cards here. The first one is I Can Bring You In Warm. It's a 3-value attack, and after combat, if you won, choose one effect, then shuffle your deck. The first possible effect you could choose is search your deck for one card, add that card to your hand, or you can choose draw 4 cards, keep 2, return the others to your deck. So if you're looking for something specific, look for that one card, or if you want 2 cards, you can take 4 and figure out which 2 you want, put the other 2 back, and then shuffle. Next one is a value 6 attack. There are 2 copies of that, and it says, or I Can Bring You In Cold. After combat, draw 1 card. If you defeated the opposing fighter, draw 1 more card. So you may want to save that for sidekicks, or it's also a good card to attack actual heroes with, because it's a 6. This next one is This Is the Way, and this is the card that I made changes to, and I'll go over what that is in just a second. So, value 4 attack. During combat, if Grogu is undefeated, the value of this card is 7 instead. Then, after combat, move the Mandalorian up to 4 spaces. You may move through spaces containing opposing fighters. So, I actually added that last sentence on there. You may move through spaces containing opposing fighters. I didn't think it changed the card too much. Didn't think it threw off whatever balance may or may not be in this deck, pretty much at all. And I thought it was more thematic. He's got a jetpack. He can get out of there if he needs to. So I just added you can move through spaces containing opposing fighters. But for this one, you want Grogu to be undefeated, so you can get that 7 value out of this card. The next 2 are the Beskar armor cards, the ones that directly affect the character ability here. So the Beskar armor cards. After combat, if Grogu is undefeated, draw 1 card. So that's a little bonus, but even if Grogu is defeated, these are still good cards because they're going to go towards your overall health later on. Your next one is Quick Draw, and you've got a set of 4 of these, and they're going to be giving you actions. So you could potentially chain all of these together. Next one is a 3-value attack, Pulse Shock. This card may only be used to attack an adjacent fighter. The defending player loses 1 action during their next turn. So if you can get right up next to somebody, this might be sort of a telegraphed attack, but you can cause them to lose their next action. The next one is Whistling Birds. And this is part of his little utility belt series here, but Whistling Birds is going to be a scheme that deals 2 damage to all opposing fighters in the Mandalorian zone and or adjacent to the Mandalorian. So if you're maybe standing on a space that is adjacent to another space and they're both in different zones, that's when that would come in handy. Flamethrower is similar. Choose a fighter that the Mandalorian could attack. Deal 2 damage to that fighter. If you are adjacent to that fighter, you may move that fighter up to 3 spaces. Cable Shot. Choose a fighter that the Mandalorian could attack. Move that fighter adjacent to the Mandalorian. Then deal 2 damage to that fighter. And Rising Phoenix. This one's a little bit different than the previous 3. Place the Mandalorian in a space. If Grogu is undefeated, draw 1 card. If Grogu was adjacent to the Mandalorian before playing this card, you may also place Grogu in any space adjacent to the Mandalorian's new space. Force Powers are probably, well, one of Grogu's only cards, but very good card for him. During combat, move the opposing fighter up to 1 space. If Grogu is no longer in that fighter's range, prevent all damage. So against melee fighters, it's really good. Against ranged fighters, you want to make sure you position yourself a little bit. But after combat, choose one of your fighters to recover 2 health. So if people are going after Grogu, you might find yourself gaining lots of health back. Feint is included in this deck. Cancel all effects on your opponent's cards. This could potentially be very strong with Mando's ability, which is gain extra defense. So you could be throwing out 4 value feints if your Beskar is all in your discard pile. Then you have Dash, move your fighter up to 3 spaces. Snipe, draw 1 card, and a set of 3 regroups. So we'll jump into Tabletop Simulator and we'll see how well he does. Alright, welcome back to Tabletop Simulator. We're here once again with Dream Carver, and we are testing the Mandalorian. We did notice on the Mandalorian's card, this is probably something that should be updated, but we did notice that the second part of the ability here says if you draw any Beskar armor cards at the start of the game, reshuffle and draw again. So what we did was we had Dream Carver put the 2 Beskar armor cards out here. He drew, and then he shuffled the 2 Beskar armor cards back in just to just so if you decide to print out this deck, you can run it and make sure that none of the people you're playing with are cheating. And if they do, just don't play with them again. So what we're doing this time is we're on Soho, and it is Mandalorian versus Annie Christmas. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle here. Dream Carver is playing Mandalorian, and he is playing the And Sushi version of it, which is pretty much the same as that top-rated version on the top of Unmatched.cards, with one minor change that we talked about before, but updated art, updated names, and things like that. So I've shuffled, I'm drawing my 5, and I'm going to turn it over to Dream Carver to make the first action here.
Alrighty, I will maneuver. Charlie's also off top. Okay. And for a second, that's awesome. Whoa. Range sidekick. And player 2 is scary. But I think I know what I'm doing. I'll maneuver again.
Alright. Alright, this is a solo red spot. So, I'll go ahead and maneuver. So we're going to take Charlie and put him right down here. Then we'll put Annie over here. And we want, we're going to have Charlie make an attack on the Mandalorian. Alright. So, nothing happens.
The Mandalorian will attack Charlie.
Okay. Alright, Charlie's going to defend with another one of those. Alright, so I draw 2.
Mandalorian will attack Charlie again.
Okay. Charlie's not taking that, or not defending that one. Right.
I'll draw 2.
So, we'll maneuver, and we'll go 1, 2, and 1, 2. And I guess I'm gonna boost with this one. So I'm gonna go right up there. I'm gonna put Charlie. No, I'll leave Charlie there. That's a good spot for him. All right. And right now, I'm just going to go ahead and play a few more pearls and deal 2 damage to Mando.
Okay. I will maneuver. I'll do this. Mando will attack Charlie.
Okay. Alright, Charlie's going to defend with quite a pair.
Fun card.
And I will show you that I have 2 striking beauties in my hand.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, we're maneuvering. And
sorry, just kidding. You showed me Striking Beauty, but you did not play it, so you're good. For a second,
right.
I thought that you played Striking Beauty, and you can't do that because it's an ending card, but you're good.
Right, yeah. Okay.
I'm not very used to this deck. I'm still trying to
you're good.
organize it so I can
Okay.
what's coming.
I'm still getting used to this deck, so I'm taking a few minutes to decide on each thing here. Alright. I'm going to go for an attack.
Okay. From Annie?
Yep.
I will feint.
Okay. Probably a good feint. And that's the end of my turn.
I will maneuver. And attack Charlie with Mando.
Okay. Alright, Charlie's gonna take that one.
Okay. Take 3 and lose an action.
We got Pulse Rifled. Pulse Shocked. Okay. Alright, we're gonna maneuver. And we're gonna go 1, 2, and 1, 2. And then Annie is going to play a few more pearls again. Do 2 more auto damage.
Gotcha.
Which is not helping her special ability, but I guess that's okay.
Mando will attack Charlie.
Alright, I'm just gonna do it then. Gonna defend with that guy. Alright.
Just have to.
Yep.
That's strong.
Alright, maneuvering. Alright, Annie is going to go for an attack.
Okay, Annie's attacking. I will play Beskar armor.
Okay. So you just take the 1 damage then.
I'll draw
and your health is bolstered.
Okay. I will maneuver. And choose a fighter that Mandalorian could attack. Move that fighter adjacent to Mandalorian. Oops. And deal 2 damage to that fighter.
Alright, goodbye, Charlie. Alright, maneuvering. We're going to go up here and maneuver a second time.
I will maneuver. I will what will I do? I will attack.
Alright, I might as well use this, because it's not really useful to me anymore.
I will draw, which will overfill my hand. And so I will discard Rising Phoenix at the end of my turn.
Okay. I'm going to start with an attack here.
Play Beskar armor as a 4.
Okay. So no damage, but I do get to move each fighter 2 spaces. So I'm doing that. And then I'm going to maneuver again.
I will maneuver and boost with Force Powers. Man, I don't know about that. That's a good card. How about instead I just boost with... I like want to boost with any of these other cards. I'll boost with I'll bring you in 1, 2, 4, 3. Nah, just 3. That's all good. Grogu could go 1, 2, 4, 2, 3. How about that instead? Mandalorian will attack Annie Christmas. Just kidding. I will play a scheme. I forgot I have this. You will take 2.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna maneuver. See what sorts of things we can do with this. Okay. You know what? I'll maneuver right up next to you here. And I'm gonna go for an attack.
5 value dash.
Alright, and a 5 value thing. So actually, I'm going to be doing 2 damage to myself.
Do you want to?
Do I want to?
You still will. You do not. I will still have less health than you.
No, I know. I want the cards mostly.
I forgot about the draw. I completely forgot about the draw. Totally understandable.
So I'm drawing 2, and there we go. That looks like some decent stuff. All right.
I'll dash him.
I started drawing nice things for Charlie as soon as he died. Okay.
Attack.
Alright, let's see. This is your second action?
It is my first action.
This is your first action. Alright.
I defend with dash. That's how I move.
Alright, so I'll defend with this one then.
Are you gonna move me?
I'm thinking about it. You know what? Yeah, I'll put you right there.
I have 2 actions. I will maneuver. And boost with force powers. Drop there. Mando will attack.
Alright. I'm gonna do this.
With my next action, Mando will attack.
Alright, and I'm gonna take... Ooh, I shouldn't have taken that one.
Well, you now have less health than me, so you're already at least active.
I do. I was thinking... I was thinking it was going to be less damage. I knew I was going to get to that point where I had some extra damage coming out, but didn't want it to be that much. Okay. So I'll maneuver first. Okay. That's fine. And I'll maneuver again.
I'll maneuver. And Mando will attack any Christmas.
Okay. We're going to do Mississippi Queen. Alright.
Draw one from the regroup.
Alright. And Annie is going to go for an attack.
What are the things you have? You have the 5. Okay. I will play dash as a 5.
Alright, this is a 6, so I just get 1 damage through.
Oh. I will attack.
Alright, I'm going to do another Mississippi Queen.
So you just take 1, and actually do have to do one of these, and actually want to draw, but it's alright. So I'll search my deck for a card. Shuffle. I have 1 more action. I will maneuver. And that'll be all.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to put Annie right there. And then Annie's going to go for another attack.
Okay. 4 value feint.
Okay, so that is a 6.
The cancel deck did nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I started getting all of Charlie's cards right after he died.
Wow.
So, let's see.
Mando will attack Annie.
Okay, Annie's going to defend with that.
This is a 7.
Okay, so that means I'm dead, I think. Alright, so that was game. Good game.
Good game.
I didn't know if I should be attacking Grogu or not.
I think on further reflection after playing the deck, I think the answer is kind of no. Yes, this card is a 4 to 7 shift. It's true. However, nothing else is really like, oh, Grogu. I mean, you get draw Beskar armor. You get draw elsewhere. There's plenty of draw in this deck.
Yeah, if you get your Beskar armor early, that's kind of nice.
This is a funny card because the way it's worded, if you look at the during combat, it prevents all damage, meaning you could swing it and prevent all the damage, right? So it isn't. You never want to swing. If you swing it, it's a heal 2.
Right.
But you get the most bang for your buck every time if you defend with it, because then you get to bewilder, wasting your attack and heal 2. So you never want to attack with it really. And so I think Grogu is not really worth attacking either.
Yeah.
I mean, the issue is your opponent can then use Grogu as a body block.
Right.
Grogu has only 5 health, but 3 bewilderments, heal.
Yeah, you're gonna keep getting health back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I guess you don't heal Grogu with it, you just heal the Mandalorian.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
I went for Charlie, not so much to.
You chased him down.
That was a good benefit, but it was because if I wasted my offensive power on, not wasted, if I used it on Annie, I would have been doing the +2 sooner.
Yeah.
And there are 2 blocks in your deck that are only for Charlie, but after that they're all Annies, and so every attack I do after that is pulling block cards away from Annie.
Right.
So once I get past those 2 Charlie blocks, which I think I got to play one of them. But I also got the +2 defense quite a bit earlier, which is nice.
Yeah. Those Beskar cards right at the beginning are super helpful. In my playthrough, it didn't really benefit me at all, but that is nice having that extra defense. Well, okay. Are there any other cards you wanted to comment on in Mando's deck before we wrap up?
If I were to make changes to this deck, I guess I would. I'm uncertain of the ability. It's very swingy and dependent on you outgetting these early, and if you do, you become very tanky. 4 value feint. Whenever I would say that out loud, I shivered a little bit because 4 value feint is just real nasty. So yeah, I'm not very sure about this ability. I like how it interacts with the regroup, but I don't know. I don't like how it interacts with feint. Probably what I would do is I would probably change the ability. If I were to keep the ability as is, I would not cut feint and do a custom feint. Additionally, I think a cool card would be something that's like a card that says if Grogu played this card, it's a 4 instead. If the Mandalorian played this card, it's some other after combat effect. That way Grogu has 4 blocks. And also I would change this card to not be bewildered, especially on a versatile, because that's just kind of clunky. It means the during combat effect doesn't really apply when you attack at all. I mean, if anything, if they face tank, you could end up doing no damage if you like move them, which is kind of funny.
Right. Right.
I do like the one-off schemes. I think one-off schemes are fun. I
This
think they're
little
a little
utility
samey.
belt.
I think they could all be a little different.
Most of it's just 2 auto damage each time, except for the cable shot.
The fourth one is.
Cable shot is
no,
2
it's
damage.
this one. It's
Rising
Rising
Phoenix,
is
that's what it is.
definitely different, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I
The
think
utility belt
the other
is
ones were...
fun, but just a little samey. I think you're right there. Pulse Shock, I like if you can set it up correctly.
I'm not a big fan because I think this is what I would call a carryover effect. So in a 2v2, if I am player 1 and I attack player 4 with this card, then player 2 goes, then player 3 goes, then player 4 has to remember that they only have 1 action.
Yeah, I think
is
maybe dropping a
very
token
messy.
into this set or something for that would be helpful,
I don't
but,
know.
you know.
I think that's a little silly to drop 1 token for a one-off.
Right.
I think I would just change the effect. That's what I would do.
All right. So that was The Mandalorian. We will see you guys next time. Thanks for playing. Okay, welcome back to Tabletop Simulator. We're here again with the user Come Frank, and this time we are playing Mandalorian versus Sun Wukong. And so we're just about at the point now where we're ready to start. We've got our health dials out here. We've got a Beskar armor dial. We've got our 2 Beskar armor cards sitting out to the side, just because we kind of talked about that last time. Yeah. And then what we're going to do now is shuffle up here, draw our 5. I sort of hate this hand, so I'm going to mulligan. Are you fine with me mulliganing?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so we're going to try that one more time, and we're going to, yes, that's quite a bit better. Okay, I'm going to drop these 2 in here, shuffle it up, and we'll go ahead and start.
Okay.
So, I'll maneuver. I'm going to come right over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and go for an attack.
From The Mandalorian or Grogu?
Sorry, from The Mandalorian.
Okay.
Alright, it is a snipe. So that is 1 damage. And then you can do your Sun Wukong thing.
Alright. So, we'll place Sun Wukong over here. And there we go.
Okay. And that is the end of my turn.
Alright. I shall maneuver.
Are you going to use his ability and get a clone?
Not yet, no.
Okay. I forget to do that a lot when I'm playing Sun Wukong, so I figured I'd ask.
And then I will use the Fiery Eyes That See.
Okay. That's the one where I reveal my hand, right?
Yep.
There we go.
Let's put This Is the Way at the bottom of your deck.
Okay, probably won't see that again then. Okay, and then we both draw 1 if I remember correctly?
Yep, that is correct.
Alright.
And that's it.
Alright, we'll go ahead and... let's see. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play Rising Phoenix. I'm
Alright.
going to place Mandalorian in any space, so we're going to drop him down there. Child was right next to him. And draw one card. Okay. And then we're going to go for an attack on Sun Wukong from Mando.
Okay.
Oof. Okay. So I'm doing 2 damage to myself.
Okay.
And then I draw 1 card. I did forget about the golden chainmail. That was probably not the right move to take, but I did what I did. You're up.
Alright, I will summon a clone. And then I will maneuver. Oh. Oh, come on.
Something's happening. Alright.
And then maneuver again. We'll keep Sun Wukong there, and that's the turn.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to maneuver.
Alright.
And then actually, yeah, I'm going to move Mando right up here.
Alright.
Move you right down there. And then I'm going to use my flamethrower to deal you 2 damage and move you 3 spaces.
Alright. I'll summon a clone. And then maneuver. And then we'll boost.
Yeah, I'm going to turn him around here so you can actually get in there.
And we'll attack.
Alright. Whatever this is, I'm going to feint it.
Alright. Oh, I probably should have said that I'm attacking on Sun Wukong, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's alright. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go for an attack on Sun Wukong.
Alright. Alright, so that's one to Mando.
Yep. And then so you're only gonna have one turn, or yeah, one action,
One action next turn.
and I am going to sort of try to get away here.
I will maneuver without moving.
Okay.
And that's the turn.
Okay, double maneuver. Alright.
Well, single maneuver because I lose advantage.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna jump right. I'm gonna put him right there. And then we're gonna go for another attack on Sun Wukong, as opposed to the clone. Alright. So I think your after combat goes first.
Sun Wukong here.
Probably a good move. And now, let's see. Where do I want to dash now? This was not in the original plan. I guess I'll stay right here.
Alright, we'll maneuver. Then we'll have Sun Wukong attack.
Alright. I have a feeling it's going to be, yep.
Alright, you're up.
Alright, Mando is going to attack Sun Wukong.
Alright. So I will choose to place Sun Wukong right back where he was.
Okay. I'm going to do the draw 4, keep 2. So we'll take these 4. I'll put that back. And I'll put this back. And then I think I shuffle. Yes, then shuffle my deck. Alright, and then I'm going to go for another attack on Sun Wukong.
Alright. I have no form to take out, so.
Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing I just did. Draw 4. And let's see, I'll keep this one. Definitely keep that one. And put these 2 back. Alright, you are up.
Alright, we'll attack with Sun Wukong.
Alright, I'm going to play my Beskar armor.
Alright, so that's a 4.
Yep, so I take 1. And then I move my armor thing up 1.
Alright. And we'll attack again.
Okay, and I'm going to use my other Beskar armor.
Okay.
Your opponent may discard 1. If they don't, ignore your card's value. You know what? I'm going to keep the things in my hand that I want. So I'm going to take the 3.
And then we'll maneuver. And that's it.
Okay. This is sort of what I was hoping for. I'm going to play Whistling Birds, and that targets these three.
Okay. Oh, come on. What is happening today?
I'm not sure what's going on with that. Alright, then I'm going to maneuver. So Mando's going to go over there, and Grogu is going to come right down here. And that Beskar armor should be 2, and that is the end of my turn.
Alright, I will maneuver.
I'm not sure what's going on with these.
And then maneuver again. Alright.
Okay. Does make it sort of difficult to get to you. Okay, so we're gonna maneuver. And I'm gonna go 1, 2. And Grogu's gonna go 1 and 2.
Alright.
Then Grogu's gonna go for an attack. Alright, it is just a regroup.
Okay.
So I'm gonna draw 1 card. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Sun Wukong will attack.
Alright. I'm gonna dash. Ooh, okay. Awesome. So, I will dash away, but that second attack does go through.
Yep.
And so it looks like I'm taking 4.
Alright. Then I will maneuver. Alright, that's the turn.
Okay. So I'm going to maneuver right down here. And I'll bring Grogu right down there. I'm going to go for an attack from Mando to Sun Wukong.
Okay.
Let me turn. Sorry. That was me this time.
It's alright.
The two of them apparently can't occupy adjacent spaces without falling over. Okay,
Alright.
so you've summoned your clone. I have a third action to take. So I am going to take my third action by attacking Sun Wukong. I should have specified. Okay, I could boost this if I want, but I don't want to do that.
Alright.
Instead, what I'm going to do is run away for my next action. Alright, that's what I've got.
Okay, and I've got a maneuver. And then we'll have that clone attack the Mandalorian.
Okay. Mando is going to defend with a 3-value regroup. Fantastic. Okay.
You get a card.
I do get a card, and I do think I won that, so I think I get 2 cards.
You get 2 cards there.
Okay. Alright. And so I'm going to defend against the 4-value attack with my 4-value feint.
Okay.
That I luckily just got.
And now it's your turn.
Alright. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to maneuver. And we're going to maneuver a second time. And that's it for me.
Okay. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to keep track of these real fast to see what's been used. Alright, so somewhere around that is still in the game. Okay. I will maneuver. And maneuver again. Alright, your turn.
Okay. Maneuvering. Alright. Actually, yeah, I'll just go right here. And then okay. I'm going to do this to the clone.
And we'll take it.
Okay. It's quick draw. I gain an action. Okay, alright. That would not have been a good... okay. I'm going to maneuver again. So, I'm just going to pop right back over there. And that's it for me.
I will summon a clone. And then maneuver. And then maneuver again. And that's it.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna pop back over here and go for an attack on the clone.
Back of the clones.
Something like that. Ouch. Okay. So that does nothing to you. I've only got 3 cards left in my deck. Awesome. So, I will go right there and end my turn.
Alright. I will maneuver. And then I will play the Fiery Eyes That See.
Oh, okay. There you go.
All right. We'll put Snipe at the bottom. And then we both draw.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to maneuver.
Okay.
And then, I'm going to play this one to attack Sun Wukong.
All right.
Alright,
So yeah,
that
that's
is
a 7.
Yep, so 5 damage.
And I will get a Tortoise form back since that's the only thing in there.
Yep. And I'm going to move back over here.
All right, I will summon a clone. And then play Phoenix form. I will then maneuver. Oh. I'm trying to get this guy.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay. So Grogu is going to attack this clone.
All right.
Alright, so no damage, but I am going to have Mando regain 2 health.
And I will get a Phoenix form.
I thought that might be the case. Alright, and then I'm going to have... Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. I'm going to have Grogu attack this clone.
All right, we'll let it happen.
Alright, so Mando's going to get 2 more health back. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, we'll summon a clone. Play Phoenix Source. Or, sorry, Phoenix form. And maneuver.
Okay, see, there's not a lot I can do about this, so, once again, Grogu is going to be attacking this clone.
Let it happen.
Alright, it's going to be the same thing again. Mando's back up to 8. And then we're going to very sadly maneuver right over here. Do I want to do that? Let's see, you've got 5 cards. I don't want you to get the double attack, but okay. We're just going to do that right there.
Alright, we will maneuver. And then we'll have that clone attack the Mandalorian.
Alright, not a lot of good options here. Mando's going to defend with this regroup.
Alright, I ignore the value unless you discard a card.
Whew, okay. Well, this one's going to deal me 2 damage. Alright. I'm, against my better judgment, I'm going to toss that one out. Because it's going to deal me 2 damage.
Alright,
if I use it.
You won, so you're gonna draw 4, deal 4 damage to yourself.
Yeah.
Alright.
Huh. I have no good options here. Okay. So... Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I shouldn't, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to boost with that card. And I'm going to come right around here.
Alright.
Then I'm going to attack Sun Wukong with this.
Okay.
Alright, so just 1 damage.
That's 1 you can boost.
Let's see. It's... Well, either I get 2 more damage on you, or... You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna boost it. So I'm gonna do 2 more damage to you, because that's what I was gonna do with that anyway. Then I'm going to somehow...
Take 2.
Yeah, I do need to take 2, and then we're going to end my turn, and you still have 4 cards in your deck, so I'm not going to win the exhaustion game either.
I will maneuver. And then we'll have that clone attack Grogu, just because.
Okay. I was going to make a joke about you attacking Grogu, but yeah, there you go.
Alright. Yeah. And look at that, you live another day.
I live another day to walk a couple steps and die. So, there you go.
Alright.
Good game.
That was, yeah.
It looks like it was closer than, it looks like it was a close one, but in reality, I think you had a much stronger position. But did you have any thoughts on Mandalorian before we wrap up?
You know, it's pretty good that he gets the +2 on the defense. He gets his regroup, but he doesn't have 2 too many cards to use it on by the end of the game. So
Yeah, I think something that both helps him and hurts him is he's got a lot of card draw in here, so he's exhausting way faster than he
whereas
will
Sun
then be.
Wukong really only has card draw with his Fiery Eyes that see, but his opponent's also drawing from that. So
Yep, and so he's able to get his Beskar armor out fairly easily, but at the same time, once he's got that out, then I feel like a lot of these should say may draw a card, you know? 'Cause,
maybe, yeah.
yeah. By the end here, I'm just kind of like I don't want to play anything because it's just going to hurt me. But,
Well, he does have that one that's like an option of one card from the deck or any two cards
one
from
or
the top.
four.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two
All
of the
right.
four from the top. So yeah,
Cool. Well, thanks for playing, and we'll see you next
thank
time.
you.